And welcome back, guys. Welcome back. We're talking to Ed. Yes, another live. Finally, I get a chance to be live with you guys, and appreciate you guys for watching my videos, supporting me. We got a lot of feedbacks now, so kind of happy with what's going on right now. Um, yeah, I'm glad you like the live I did a couple of weeks ago about staying positive. Yep, you have to do it. You can't, can't fall down, guys. You can't fall down. I can't stress it enough. Can't fall down with all the stuff that is going on right now. Um, but yeah, guys, we're here talking about bullying and its consequences. It's a major thing going on right now. I mean, it's been going on for a while. As bullying has been going from ages. So yeah, we're gonna wait a little bit. People getting over here. I know there's a couple of people been going live right now. Um, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be here for a little bit. Talk about everything that's going on with bullying, and then it's not acceptable anywhere. Even here, it's cyber bullying. Hey, Robert, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. How was everything? Hopefully, everything good. Hey, remember, man. That's but yeah, guys. We're talking about lot of bullying right here in this world right now, and then we're here in YouTube and all social media. It's cyberbullying. That's kind of worse. If you think about it, it's worse than being bullied in person. Because yeah, you post stuff and all these I call it like bully. No problem, Robert. Hope you enjoyed this little talk here. And if you want to come up, let me know. I put you up here too for a little bit. But in somewhere in time, we all been bullied before. We were bullies. I never been a bully, so that's for sure. But we all been bullied before in school or at work, uh, here right now, and the platforms, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. It's happening more and more now this time here in Facebook. Everybody's like talking trash about every one of you guys, and it's calm down, people. This is entertainment. We do it just for fun. Some people do it for money, for fame, whatever one they want to do it. But good luck with you guys, and good luck to whoever made it. uh, so yeah, we mean we try to do what we can, but this is more entertaining for people and for everybody else. So it's trying to be positive all the time, and don't let anybody out there, like bully you around in social media or in person. And it happens everywhere, man. It happens everywhere. I've been bullied when I was a kid. Even now, probably here in social media. And really, I don't care. really don't care. No problem. Drive safe, Scotty. Yeah, don't pick up the phone. Leave it there. But yeah, guys. We all been there before. We all been bullied before. I don't know, but maybe Scotty B is probably he. I think he was a bully when he was school because he's big, tall, like 6'3", 250 pounds. See, me and Robert, we small guys. So we probably been bullied in school. But like I said, every bully had it gets its chance. Whatever what comes around goes around. So I always say that. Karma is a pain. Hey, how you doing? No problem, Dream. Take care. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it for listening. Uh, yeah, guys. We talked last time a couple last week. I think so. It was about staying positive. Same thing you have to do when people are bullying you around. You know, Remember, every bully is gonna get the turn. You can't bully all your life. It's gonna get your turn, and it's gonna be double what you did to the other person. So when you're being bullied on let's say right now we are at this platform, social media. I mean, here in YouTube, and trust me, I've seen a lot. I keep quiet because I just trying to keep calm, and being always positive in this channel. But I've seen a lot of bullying going around right here in this platform. Yeah, a lot. I mean, wow, it's just crazy. It's like how can people can get away with it? Don't worry about it. I say like I told Faye a bunch of times, don't worry about it. The time will come. The time will come. You can't bully all the time, man. The time will come, and the consequences are worse than ever. You know, trust me. Channel can get banned. You can even get arrested. You know, was there? Yeah, yeah, I know. You bully yourself. Well, I mean, it's kind of good. I mean, because you keep yourself, that way. You keep yourself. I mean, I I make jokes of myself all the time. Trust me. I mean, I think I bully myself all the time too. It's like, oh my god, what is this contest? You dummy. but I mean, it's totally different when somebody else on every channel trying to insult you or do something into your channel and like it's yeah. But you never think about little things that you say. Yes, you it's like bullying yourself. Exactly. Exactly, Dream. Exactly. Because when people bully you, you have to be. I know it. I know it bothers. It's one of the worst things you can feel. Oh my god, this a who is bothering me all the time on this channel or whatever it is. And remember, these guys who bully you don't have nothing better to do. They don't. They don't value themselves. They're lower than you. That's what it is. Because they want what you have. They really want what you have. You know. Hey, join Journey. Hey, hello. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. Hope everything's okay up there. And if you guys are up there in the north, and hopefully no storms coming up. It's still chilly up here in Florida. It's in the 60s and 50s. Not bad. Not bad for a sweater. It's good. I rather have this sweater than a cold winter coat. But yeah, guys. But all these bullies are jealous. They want what you want. They can't have it, so it's what. Oh, I'm gonna trash this channel up. I'm gonna trash the other channel up. Malanguan, Ibanez, Team Happy in the house. Thank you guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. I know you guys are doing a live show with Happy Gongo. Say hi to her up down there. Uh, yeah, guys, but it's the same thing. You can't be. Oh yeah, yep. I saw that. Yep. Joey Joey had a video a release car parade for Mother Road. So go check it out, guys. Go check it out. Joe and Jenny Journey. They have a car show. Pretty good actually. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Well, yeah, guys. But remember, all these bullies around everywhere. Even though let's go back further. Let's go back when we were in school, in the 80s and the 90s. I know we're old. We're almost 50. I'm almost 50. Scotty and is the older one here. I think so. And then Robert, and then yeah. I think Robert's a baby one here. But yeah, guys, it's like when we were in school, we were bullied. I mean, I was bullied because when I transferred from Catholic school to regular school, oh boy, it was totally different. It was a 360 all over, man. It was crazy. We were nice clothes, tie, and no, it was cool. And we in first grade, second grade, all that stuff like that. And yeah. I dream. No, I really don't. I mean, it's just I don't know how the parents raise them, and I think I mean, like everything comes with how your parents raise you, and you can't say, oh, my dad was there, my mom wasn't there. Guys, it doesn't matter. I never had a dad in my life, and my mom was with me all the time, so it's kind of like, my mom was like, yeah, a straight line forward, like, ooh, I look to something else, or I lift my hands up, or she would cut it. So, but it all starts at how you raise, how your parents raise you, and how you conduct yourself. When you were little. Like right now, these kids these days don't forget about it. They will call the cops on your own mom if they, or anyone else. But when we were little, especially I'm talking about my experience. If you have experience, guys, let me know. I put the link up, and you can go up here, and I'll tell you if you have experience being bullied, even here on this platform. But yeah, it's like I transferred from Catholic school to a regular school, and that's a totally different area. I mean, Catholic school, how it would be like. And don't get me wrong, Catholic school is probably a little bit worse than the regular school. Don't say that loud. But in the 80s, it was different. I mean, we were school in Catholic school actually with real nuns and priests. Now it's like I think they have regular teachers, But in the old days, it was Catholic school was nuns and priests, and those nuns, oh my lord, they would treat us like, ooh, like you did something wrong. They would give us a ruler and hit you right hard in the hand, and or put you in the corner. Oh, it was a nightmare. But it was they keep us on track. When I get when I transfer, Phil can thank you. Appreciate it. Good evening. Good morning for you guys in Philippines. I'm sure you had good morning. Magandang umaga, right? That's what you say to all the Filipinos up there. Good morning to you. Oh, Toronto. Oh, it's good. Is it cold up there? I know Canada is cold. See, that's the other that's the other thing. Like that's our point. They want what you have. They want what you have. They try to bully you because they don't have what you have, or they want to be like you. It's a lot of stuff going on in their tiny little mind. I call it tiny little mind because they don't have a great brain. But yeah, but guys, and when I transferred to the regular school, oh my god, my mom sent me to school on the regular clothes. I mean, like a nice tie and stuff like that because we didn't know. So I went to the school and they all made fun of me. Oh, they all made fun of me like, oh, look at this, and in Spanish too because I transferred from the states to Puerto Rico when I was in school. And man, my mom bought nice clothes, nice shoes. You know how school and in the 80s. So they bully me all the time because I'm super white. I was super white on the school, and then Puerto Ricans are a little bit light skin color. Some are like tan color, and but they bully me a lot. Nice clothes, nice clothes. So they every single morning, every single day, and for 2 or 3 weeks, man, it was bad. But by that time I was studying martial arts, and I was like yellow green belt. But I was studying martial arts. I mean, I like martial arts since I was a little baby. I think so. I was probably kicking my mom in the stomach. But thing is, like all these guys were making fun of me because for me, I think they wanted to be like I did. I was nice dressed up, nice shoes because I come from Catholic school, so I didn't know better. Man, my mom, they didn't research that much. We didn't have no computers by that time. So she sent me to school with some nice clothes, nice tie, nice shoes. It was regular school. And then they were making fun of me all the time. I would come home, shirts all bloody because I get to get. They used to hit me a lot, and they teach us in Catholic school never hit back. Just go to your teachers and tell what happened. Never hit back, never hit back. Though I come home one day after a month of be getting beaten. Mom said, "You come one more time with this shirt all bloody, and you didn't defend yourself. I'm gonna hit you." Yeah, exactly. Here is easy. That's easy. Right now, if somebody blocked you in the platform, there's a button. Boop, bye bye. See you, sayonara. Go. Done. It's true. That's true. Right now it's super easy. That's why I don't get people getting upset or getting paranoid. Oh my god, this is fine. No. Block it, report it, done. Easy. If they do another account, fake account, you know who they are. Block it, delete it, account. Don't have to stress about it. You don't have to stress about it. Are you thinking about it? Oh, so that's okay. And see, in school, there you go. Now, see, Bill Candy should get bullied because of the accent. Yeah, look, I won't say this, but don't say it to my mom if she's listening. My mom used to be tall. I think she's about almost 6 feet tall in school. And I'm talking about the 50s, yeah, 60s, and they would call her Gaza. Gaza is like these white long birds that fly on top of the cows because they're so long and skinny legs. That's what they call my mom. Guys, I mean, don't tell her that. I tell you that, okay? But they call her that because those long legs, and my mom's long legs, hair up to her butt, skinny. She used to run a lot, so they call her that. So even in the '60s, they would bully. You know how they are. See? But no, trust me, me too. Me too, Phil Can. If you want to come up here, let me know, and we can share your story. Um, but yeah, is that's what happened. I have an accent, of course, from Spanish to English, and people make fun of me because I mean I didn't know Spanish. Look, it's funny thing. My my half of myself is Spanish, so I didn't learn Spanish until I was like technically middle school to high school. So I was I was a broken Spanish. I was like in how you call it in New York they call it English and Spanish. I forgot the name they call it, but I was bushing the Spanish. I mean, badly. I'm bushing the English now because now I'm older. I get more Spanish. Talking more Spanish, more English. But I used to know English. Period. That was my first and only language. And then I got to school, and I was like, man, this gringo. They call me gringo in school. He don't know Spanish or whatever is it. So now, now I had some tutors teaching me Spanish, and then after that, it was fine. But my mom, looking at yeah. Yeah, but we not perfect. We are not perfect. We don't. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate you like it. I got one in a couple of days. You're gonna like this one. Okay. No problem. No problem. I got you. We are in Daytona, Florida. We are Eastern time, so I think it's the same time as Canada. If I'm not mistaken. We're in Florida. But yeah, the thing is, like, I came one just quickly. I came one day with my shirt was all bloody. My mom told me, if you don't defend yourself next time you come with this, I'm gonna hit you myself. So I don't want to get hit by my mom either. So next morning, she sent me to school, regular clothes. They say, finally, she understand regular clothes. The guys keep bothering me again. So I listened to my mom, and my mom said, "You better defend yourself. You go to a principal. I'm gonna go to the principal and explain what's going on." I said, "Okay." So the guy came up to me, and I already knew a couple years of martial arts, so I just forget about it. I just broke his nose, and like it was I was like 13, no, not even like 10, 11 years old. So I defend myself, and it was horrible. I mean, they both took it to the principal. Principal wanted to suspend me. They called my mom, and my mom came in with the shirt that I had all bloody and put it on the principal's desk. This is what happened every day. He had like 3 shirts every day. That's what happened. I told him to defend yourself, and next time I'm gonna come to the office. Never again. After that, I didn't get suspended. The other guy gets suspended and got I think something else. But from that day on to probably this day on, I never had bullying in the school. I got bullied one time in high school, but I explain to that later. But that from that day on, everybody left me alone, and I was like, I was in middle school, 10, 11 years old. So right now is easy. Right now it's easy to get to deal with bullies. Before it was harder because it's real fun in the 80s and 90s, kind of a little bit harder, and not to go into this topic, but people commit suicide because of that. You know, people commit people commit suicide because of bullying. And I know people, I know friends that done it before. And it's kind of sad because being bullied comes depression, and depression comes thoughts of suicide or anything else, and that's what happened. And we all get mind. If we don't have strong mind, That's what I said last week in my live last week. Stay positive. You have a great mind. You're easy to lose it, and your parents are not there with you, helping you, or a friend that you rely on. They're not there. You know stuff bad can happen, and that's what I don't want. That's why I'm taking this topic because I don't want everybody to be upset or going like, oh my lord, like, why I'm doing this one, So let me see. Uh, there you go. Got it. Hello, Verna. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But yeah, guys, if you, like I say, if you feel like you need bullying or you need something, you just reach out, guys. Reach out. There's always friends around, always families that are gonna help you, and never be by yourself, and don't think that nobody's there. Like I said, I'm here for you guys too. I mean, I'm a certified counselor, so I can help you, and I'm a mental health counselor, so I can help you guys in anything you need. So I'm reach out. I'm right there. Again, I'm anywhere. Facebook, uh, Instagram here. Yes, my email is there. Yes, just, send me a message. I will get back to you. I'll get back to you. So, but guys, remember, don't. I mean, and right now it's easy. Right now, bullying is easy. Is cyber is worse. Try to me, but it's a little bit worse, but it's easier to get rid of it. Block it, buy, sayonara, report it. That's it. Don't get upset. Don't get all depressed or want to do something. They're gonna make fun of you. Remember, we put our lives here. This is what we want to do. We put our life there. We didn't no nobody forced us to put your life on social media. You choose to put your life on social media, so you gotta be prepared for people who's gonna be bothering you. And trust me, they're gonna be bothering you every single time. There's always gonna be somebody pissed at you, or why he has that, or why this, or why that. There's always gonna be somebody. So just remember, you choose to be here. Nobody tells you to be on Facebook or YouTube or any channel. You choose to be there. You choose to put your life on social media. So get ready, to be bashed, to be harassed. But it doesn't mean it doesn't mean that they're allowed to. No, of course not. Nobody's allowed to bash anybody because they want to. But you can't stop it. You can't block it. The only thing you have to do is report, block, and delete. That's it. They do a fake account, the same thing. Report, block, and delete. No, it's really easy. So yeah, so don't be upset. Don't be depressed all the time. And I see a bunch of you guys up there, and I know a bunch of friends out there that follow me, and I follow them, and they get upset. Oh my God, this guy's harassing me. This guy's bashing me out. He like my video, or he like my content, or he's saying other YouTubers, oh, don't watch this guy. He sucks and whatever. Guess what? How many channels they got in YouTube? Billions of channels. Don't like it? So somewhere else. Yeah, so yeah, don't be upset, guys. Don't be upset because you're bullying here on social media or wherever. You choose to put your life in on social media. You're gonna get hit. Just clean your hands and forget about it. Just go somewhere else. Delete. Bye. See you. Report. That's what you can do. And for all you bully guys that I know you're a bunch of probably listening too, because I know you see little spies here around. But be careful what you do, because right now, cyberbullying is a big thing going on right now. Cyberbullying is like it's like stealing identity and stuff like that. You can get in trouble. There's a bunch of people out there. I mean, I don't say FBI or CIA, whatever, but there are people that are watching channels and watching. If you report it and keep reporting the same people, you guys are gonna get hit very hard. So you can get arrested. You can get fined. And it's expensive. I was reading the report. I think you get a fine for cyberbullying and for causing harm to another person, because it can cause them the death. It's automatic. It's like 5 to 10 years. It's just crazy. So be careful, guys. Be careful, all you bully guys out there. Don't go over there and start bullying yourself, because they're gonna find you. You think it's a joke? You think you can, disappear and go here and there? Every account that you open on the computer, it stays in the computer. It's out there in the cloud somewhere. Somebody's gonna find it. Somebody's gonna report it, and somebody's gonna find you. Again, it was a hefty fine, jail time, probably, and you get deleted from everywhere. You can't even go to any platform at all, because they put black on you, black start or whatever they call it right now. You can't. So they're gonna find out, no matter what. They're gonna find out where you are, and they're gonna do it. So okay, Scotty, put it right here. There's a link, guys. You want to come up? There's a link there. If you have any thoughts, or if you want to have the experience of bullying, you can go ahead and give me your experience that you had on bullying, or if you were a bully too. I want to hear you guys. If you have, why you guys been bullied? It's I'm here for both sides. I'm not judging who you are, but yes, I'm a little bit more of not bullying than bullying. But I would love to hear any of you guys' opinion that you had. So let me see. If he comes, I think the guy's gonna be coming soon. But yeah, guys, if you have any experience of bullying, come up here and anyway, let's have a little talk. I will explain mine. Actually, I'm gonna give you what happened in high school. And that's just high school. I'm already in almost uh not freshman but sophomore. I was a sophomore. One more year after before graduation. I mean, it was funny because the guy that I was already I had my martial arts school already in Puerto Rico. So I've been studying martial arts since I was 4 years old. So and by that time I was almost like 17 years old, 16 years old. I already had my school at age 14. That's kind of cool, right? So I was always teaching. At 12 or 8, 14, I had my own private school. I was teaching. So the guys in my little town know me already, but this guy, they want to do a prank on him. So they told him, hey, do you know that guy over there, that white skinny guy? Because I was skinny as hell. I was like not even 100 pounds. I used to run track and field and marathons. So he told me, hey, when he pulls up his money to buy the food in the cafeteria, just grab it from him. Just he's not gonna do nothing. He's a little punk. So the guy fought for it. So he went. I put my money to buy the food for the cafeteria. He comes and grab and it was a $5. $5 in 1990. So he's like, oh, instead of money, I worked my butt off for that $5. So he took the $5. I was like, what are you doing? So the guy said, well, it's mine now. I'm leaving. So the guy's a little bit taller than me, but I was like, are you sure you want to do that? So the guy wasn't sure want to do that. So eventually he took the money. I followed him up to the second floor. It was a school, two school floors. So I found the second floor. And I said, you better give me my money or I'm going to throw you down there. And I was literally going to throw him down there every day. So he said, you won't do that. Oh, I grabbed him and I was like this close to throw him away. And there you go, Scotty. Uh-oh. uh, why you have that A? That's A is bad.
That's Army. I don't know why my regular avatar didn't come up. So
That's good. No, let's just keep that one. I got that one. Then the
I don't want to
Michigan one.
turn. I don't want to turn the camera on because I'm driving. So.
No, don't do that.
But
Yeah,
no, Ed,
so-
I weighed 120 pounds all the way through school. I weighed 120 pounds when I went into the service when I was 18 years old.
That's what I did too. 120 pounds. I
Three-
this close to not join.
And 3 months after coming out of basic training, I weighed 190. I gained 70 pounds just in basic and AIT.
Mm.
because they made you eat so much
Yeah,
damn food.
yeah, exactly. That's what they did to me at Fort Jackson. Hey, you're the first one in line and the last one out. So I was there, and they kept feeding me onto me. It was crazy. I mean, I gained like I was 130 pounds after basic, but I was like lean, like muscle. Oh wow, where did this come from? You know,
Right.
but they, man, that was the first one in the mess hall. I say, hey, Garcia, over here. So I had to run all the way from the back to the front and go ahead and eat. Oh my lord, man, they feed me everything. I hated a cup of food there. I didn't eat that. There's no flavor on the food. So really. So
Well,
do you have an experience when you were bullied?
oh, absolutely. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to get my butt kicked all the time. I was the one that got picked on by the big guys, the guys that were a grade or two ahead of you,
Hmm.
the sports guys and stuff. And, it just, but I mean, I could stand my ground, but, they get up with you.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is about them bullies, like I would run into them out of school or in the mall or something, and being by themselves, they'd be nice as could be, talk to you and everything. And then
Hmm.
they're around their friends, they had to be the man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yep.
And so that taught me a lesson there that it was just all show.
Yeah.
Most of these guys are sports guys, that played the football or basketball and stuff like that. So
That's it. They're all by themselves is okay. With with other their friends and other the teammates, whatever, they want to be the hot shot. It's what it is. I mean, it's still going on to this day. You know, I guess so. People, bully is not gonna go away. No matter what you do, no matter how much campaign you do, bully is never gonna go away.
well, especially the sports guys, because they get physically abused themselves
Hmm.
by the coaches picking on them and treating them like crap at practice and everything, getting
Hmm.
them trying to hyped up and everything. So yeah, I'm not trying to make excuses for them,
No, no.
but you know, it, there's something to that, Uh, and then you
It's,
see these guys go to college and they flip out, it's all that adrenaline they got.
yeah,
They make them drink all this 5 hour energy crap and everything like that all the time, and
yeah,
and
and it's like, I mean, like I said, it started from home because sometimes they abuse at home.
oh
So
yeah, yeah,
they abuse at home. They want to be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna abuse out there because I don't want to be the one abused all the time. So they go ahead and pass it on to another person. They abuse the other person. You know, that's that's what they learn when in the house when mom hits the dad, or the dad always punish him for no reason at all, or your dad's a drunk and whatever happens. I mean, I feel for them too, but it still doesn't make right. Whatever they're doing.
right, yeah, no, not at all. And that's pretty much why I, because I pretty much quit school about halfway through ninth grade.
Mm.
I pretty much quit going. I didn't get the classes I wanted, uh, and just a combination of everything. But I also in ninth grade I started drinking, so
Mm.
all that adds up to
Hmm.
how you were treated when you were younger and stuff. I mean, I went through fifth, sixth grade, eighth grade, and getting beat up every day, and uh, like I said, I could stand my ground for most of the time, but when you got three guys whipping on you, it's pretty hard to do.
True, yeah. It's like, yeah. But it's a, and that turns to now like a bunch of people, and I probably you've seen it here on YouTube and video. I see a lot of bullying going on right here on YouTube right now. I mean a lot. I keep my mouth shut because I want to hurt anyone. But I see a lot of people out here, even our community, bullying each and every one of them, and like it's just why guys? I mean, I say what is challenge better than yours, whatever it is, or you don't like it content, you don't like it, go somewhere else.
Yeah, it's
It's
like TV.
simple.
You turn the channel, you
The
know.
channel. And like I told everybody, they're gonna catch up on you. You keep bullying people, they're gonna catch on you. You're gonna delete whatever report. They're gonna that all that reports sooner or later is gonna catch and it's gonna double. I mean, payback is gonna be a little, biatch, like I said, So the
Right.
people keep bullying each other. There, you gotta be careful. It's not a joke.
Right.
Right now, yeah. Before it was bullying in the 80s, 90s. Right now, it's cyberbullying is worse than bullying before. Because right
Well,
now
yeah,
it's taken
because they can't
seriously.
get their yeah they can, I used to fight back, which they didn't like, because I could knock a couple of them out even when I weighed 120 pounds. But I grew up. I was the youngest of eight kids, so
Hmm.
I knew how to handle myself a little bit. But now it's so bad because they can do and say what they want because they're 1,000 miles from that person,
Exactly.
and they have no fear of reputation. They don't
Hmm.
care what the guy says. So
Yep.
uh,
Cyber warriors, keyboard warriors.
yeah, and
But
and you have to take that with a grain of salt and just push it aside. Especially if you don't know that person at all, then they're just doing nothing but going out there trying to be a big man
yeah,
and saying big words, and all you do is block them and move on.
that's it. That's what I tell everybody out there. I mean, I've been bullied before with some guy or whatever, and I don't know what his name is, but I don't know him. He doesn't know me. So I can go move on. I mean, I don't know. I don't know you. So it doesn't bother me at all. I mean, I choose to put my life here on social media. So I mean, I know I'm gonna get hit. It's just it's just you have to be prepared. Like I mean, I told Faye, I told all you guys out there too. If you're not ready to get bully or to get hit up, don't put your life on social media. Don't put it
Right,
because don't if you don't have the mentality to fight back or to just ignore it. Don't put your life because it's gonna be out there. It's not the right what they're doing, but it's gonna be out there. You can't avoid it. You can't.
right,
As soon as you put this, oh, here's a picture of me or whatever. Boom. There's gonna be one or two out. We're just waiting for that. They just wait for that. That's just what they do.
and I've never had no problem. I mean, I've only been on Facebook since the pandemic started. So, but I don't really do a whole lot on Facebook, so that might be why I haven't
That's
had
good.
any issues. But
Yeah.
I mean, my group page is there. Everybody, and I can tell everybody, just go in there, drop your videos, and share it out.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do
That's
is
good. Yeah.
fine.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, I have mine up there too. Me, I put just videos. Me, I hardly go there too much because I stay away from Facebook. But I mean, I do some reels here and there. But I mean, it just I know it's gonna be bullies around me. I just ignore it, delete, bye, go by, so go somewhere else. They come again, just go ahead. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Well,
Cry for me and start beating me right now? That's why I all these kids that are on social media right now, they are getting bullied. I mean, they're getting serious like depression, and that deals with what we're doing dealing right now. A bunch of suicidal kids are going around the world. They're being
yep,
cyberbullied. That's why right now cyberbullying it's a real case. Police and like the state is getting more worried about it. And even parents. I mean, I mean my kids, they're all older enough, but my younger one, if he grows up, I'm gonna try to keep him away from social media as much as I can until he grows up and explain to him, hey, this is going on. If you put your life there, well, be careful. But
yep,
just
yeah.
right now,
You want to be a rock star? That's what you're gonna get. You
yeah,
know.
exactly. Hey, join Journeys. He said, hello, Scotty B and Phil Con.
Hey, hey,
Hello.
Joe, Phil Con, how are you? Sorry, I can't see the chat. So,
Phil Con says hello, Scotty B, and I see if I'm from Canada, and
yeah,
join Journey. Uh,
yeah.
they post a video of the car show, kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
Check that
I've,
out.
I've finally been busy this week, so I haven't had a whole lot of time for much. I heard you and Robert finally got together and decided what you're gonna do.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
We talked on the phone, and he said, "Yeah, you got it." So I told him, "Yeah, don't leave before seeing me, or I have to follow you to China."
I don't know if he's gonna go, man. It's $3,000 for a
It's
ticket now.
expensive. It's expensive. Expensive. Guys, everywhere now. It's Christmas time, so it's. I mean, it's crazy. Like my boss from here. I talked to see him tomorrow, but he's supposed to go to Michigan because his daughter's giving birth to a second kid,
Oh,
and
okay.
right now, the tickets is like over $1,000 to Michigan.
Yeah. Jeez.
Crazy, $1,000,
Yeah.
and like. and he's flying. He's leaving Monday. He found it for 400 something, but because he wants to stay after Christmas. But it's like $900 to $1,000. He's flying on Christmas Day back here. It was like 300. Like wow, like
Wow.
yeah, he don't want to. Robert said, "Come to Thailand."
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have to fix a
He
bunch of
wants
stuff
you to
here
buy
first.
his ticket. He wants you to buy his ticket for him.
Yeah, Robert, buy me a ticket, though. No. But yeah,
But
yeah,
no, Ed, I mean, I know now I'm a big fella, but when I was a kid, yeah, I was just a scrawny little long haired. I mean, I grew up in the 70s, so I was born 1960. So the 70s was, the school time for me. And, you had long hair and stuff. And so they didn't like that neither.
but it's like I said. My mom was super skinny. My mom, born in the 50s, and she was bullied back then too. She in the island in Puerto Rico. It's like what is
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Oh, Phil Khan says, "Great. Back during my time, those fraternity and sorority members are the most common group who does bully." Yes, it does. All the cheerleaders and all those football players or basketball player, whatever. Because that's how many, not saying how they treat them to be bullies, but it's like Scotty said,
Well, they
they
get
get abused
everything. Yeah,
by
they
the
get
coach.
everything
Yes.
on a golden platter. Oh,
Yeah.
he's a
Yeah.
basketball player, a football player. He can't, So they
Hmm.
don't even have to go to class half the time. And now look at
No,
everybody thinks it's a great thing that these college guys are getting paid. Well, it's a good thing, but hopefully they're going to school.
I
That
hope so.
was
Yeah.
but
Good. By
most of those guys don't even finish college. So
no. I mean, and mostly they go from high school, they go professional, whatever they got. But that's the thing. They can have all the money they got, but if they don't have education, what they're gonna do after that? They get injured,
right.
or if something happens during half of the year. It was in professional. What do you have to back up? What backup you have?
Well, especially if they
You
don't invest their money right.
exactly. It's buying everything expensive. The contract's over. They lose their houses, they lose their cars, they lose everything. What are you gonna do? I think one of the basketball player, I think he's from Philly, was it? I forgot his name. He's just he had it bad. Forgot his
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that were like that because there was a lot of bad intro guys that they used to rip them off.
Mhm.
You know,
And then all these girls, because
but
they want to join cheerleaders, but because you're not pretty, or you're not have blue eyes or blonde or whatever is it, or I mean you don't you can't get to a cheerleader team or whatever is it. It's just society right now is bad too, because society did that. Make all these like, oh, cheerleaders are beautiful. You have to be skinny. You have to be blonde, the blue eyes, or whatever. It's and you have to be so skinny. And all these bulimic girls, what they do. They don't stop eating, or eat and then do all the stuff they're doing. And that's another thing of depression and bullying. You know, like if you're not
right.
100 pounds or 80 pounds, you can't be a cheerleader. That's why. Yeah. It's- And then
Well,
then
it's
then we
like
talking
me. I
about.
mean, where I grew up, we were the poor family in town. We didn't have much money. My dad was an alcoholic, so that didn't help any.
Mm.
And people always looked down on back then anyway. Looked down on the less fortunate ones,
Oh
I
yeah,
guess say.
yeah. Before it was worse than, I mean, I think worse than now, because before, if you had nothing, forget about it. You went out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You were looked down. I mean, luckily I was in that. I mean, I was raised in the '70s, '80s. It would still be like that, but my mom would try to work 2 or 3 jobs to make sure we were in that mid level, not that really really poor. We still had no TV until the big '80s. But it's that's what we have right now. Every kid has everything, and just they don't appreciate nothing right now, and they don't. And all these, and like I said, all the bullies start from the home. Yeah, every single bully starts from home. If the parents can't control their kids or cannot teach them manners, it's gonna get worse.
Right. Yeah, it all starts at home. If they see their parents being that way, and
Hmm.
their parents think it's funny, when their
Hmm.
kid starts being that way, then the kid's just going to be that way.
And then you see about it, and then something happens to your kid, and then you see the parents, oh, my kids was this. Well, no, a kid, you didn't put the foot on the ground with your kids. You have to discipline them. Yeah, don't mean you have to kill them, hit them with them, but at least discipline them. Like right now, you can't even hit your own kids. Like what, really, man?
Yeah, you can't even spank them. Yeah.
Shoot, I mean, I would spank my kid. I see the cop going in, I would spank in front of the cop too. Like, what are you gonna do? I mean, we all grew up by with our parents. Our parents was like, man, they would hit us anywhere. I don't care what. You disrespect somebody, your mom. I bet your mom would beat your butt anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. If I didn't call somebody older than me, if I didn't call them Mister or Mrs. or
Mhm.
whatever,
Yep.
I was having a backhand was ending up in my face.
Yeah. Still, I mean, before it was yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, or whatever it is. Yeah. I mean, and all those manners are gone anyway. That's that. Nobody says that no more. I mean, I still say it because it's like for me, it's like a common thing already. But these kids right now, they don't even care. They don't even say ma'am or nothing. They don't care. They don't care about the elders. They call it this way.
Well,
And it's,
that was the strangest thing. First talking with Filipinos, and they said, "Well, you can't call me ma'am because then you're calling me somebody old." And it's like, well, that over here it's respectful,
yeah,
to say that. And so, it's like, what do you say? I mean, what do I call you?
yeah. I mean, they always say "kuya, brother" or "sir," and I'm like, "Ma'am." I'm like, "Oh, I mean, okay, me. I guess I'm a sir." I mean, yeah, okay. And I'm not there yet, but okay. But because they were raised like that. They were raised, to respect the other people, and I mean, it doesn't matter if you're young or no. They're gonna call you sir. And all these Asian community, they're always gonna do it. No matter what you are, younger, or older, they're always gonna call you sir, brother, or anything else. But over here, they don't
uh,
care. They're here. You want an old white man? What do you want?
they can call me that. I don't mind.
Right? Yeah. See, Phil Collins said, "Ma'am is a sign of respect in the Philippines." Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, sir.
But
Yeah. It's like,
don't. I mean, like me, I'm 62. If I call a Filipina that's younger than me, if I call her ma'am, she gets upset because she said, "No, that's reserved for older people. I'm not old."
but I said, "What do you want to call you then?" I mean, I don't know. I want to call you by your name, but respect. I say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. I say I'm not, ma'am. Yes, I'm sorry. It's just come out from my mouth like that. I mean,
Yep, yep. I'm
just
used
say
to
it.
saying it.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
do. Uh,
Yeah.
I was talking to one girl years ago, and I was on the phone with her, and I walked into the truck stop to get something, and you know, you say hello or whatever, and yes, ma'am, and stuff, and she goes, "Oh, you know that lady?" I said, "No." "Oh,
No.
sounds
Yeah.
like you know her." I said, "No." It's just a pleasant, you know, thing to say and stuff here. So
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
it's different. It's strange.
Yeah. It's not. Where's Robert? Robert needs to come up here. I want to hear his story about bullying. Yeah. I bet you he's small, everything, but I bet you he was the bully.
You think Robert was the bully?
I think so. I don't know.
I think Robert always had all the girlfriends like he does now.
Yeah, see, I bet you. He's like, yeah. You probably see us in school like, look at me with two girlfriends. You have none of that. Oh, great. Okay. It's like, okay, keep bullying.
But like you said, I mean, once you show them that you're going to stand up to them, most of the bullies collapse
Hmm.
and never bother you again.
Yep.
You know.
No, and they sent me like right now. Me, I know, my son is young. He's 4 years old, but I know he's gonna be bullied in school. I know. Like, see, he's like laughing. Robert's laughing. Yeah, Robert. But yeah, it's like I told my sons and my small one, and then and my other two, they're older enough, but it's gonna happen when my son goes to school now and next year and kindergarten, whatever. It ain't gonna be kids, how kids are pushing each other, bullying, whatever it is, and especially he's mixed, he's not white, but he's
Right.
mixed. He's mixed, and I know there's gonna be bully everywhere. I mean, I just have to prepare him, prepare him. Hey, this is gonna happen. Don't worry about it. Just stand on the ground. Just stand up for yourself. Don't let that hurt you. Something happens, I go to school and deal with it later on with the principal or teachers. But yeah,
But
but
you also can't let them have you start acting like them. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. Yep.
Yeah. You got to do it the right way. I mean, if you got to beat the crap out of them, beat the crap out of them. But don't
But
go
yeah,
around doing it all the time after that neither, because then you become the bully.
but I don't know.
You
I
know.
think he's becoming a bully because he's bullied his mom a lot. He's bullied his mom a lot.
Well,
Yeah, he does. He said, "Mama, I'm bigger. Look at me. Like, and you small. Like, oh boy. Okay." That's not bullying your mom. Your mom will beat you up. Yeah, that's 410, but 410 is firecracker. So, oh yeah. But no, it's true. Like, I mean, I try to. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff going on right now on social media, and all these kids commit suicide because of bullying and everything else. Just like, I mean, I try to help them. I mean, I talked to them online to a couple people, and it's just like if they can't stand on their feet and then block that mental thing about bullying, they just get help. You need to get help
well,
because
and
right
that's
now, I
that's the
mean,
same with
depression is
that.
the main thing of suicidal.
Yeah, and that's the same thing with veterans. They come home with PS. I forgot. My brain just stopped. PS. PS. What is it? PTSD. Whatever. PTSD. They come home. They're a different person. They're a mean person. They're giving everybody problems, but they also know inside them that they're still the nice guy they were before they went to war, and they hate it, and that's what causes them to take their own life because they
Hmm.
don't like the way they are anymore, and they can't they don't know how to go back to the way they were. That's pretty much why they kill themselves, because they want to go back to who they were before they went to war. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Hmm.
And you probably know that better than I do.
And right now, if you see, I don't want to say about too much, but what we see in social media, what we see in the news, it's all these the society have changed. That if you don't look this way, you cannot be part of the society. If like you have to look like a model. Look at this model. Look at this thing. And all these poor little girls want to look like Cindy Crawford when they're younger, and they're destroying their life. And I mean, literally, social media and TV is bullying all these young people around. Because if you don't look like that, you cannot be in our society or whatever is it. Who
Well, and
cares?
that's the other thing is when you first start talking to Filipinos, they all think that way because they see the magazines, they see the TV commercials, and they think that's what we want. A woman built like that with blonde hair, and stuff like that. And it's like those are not real women.
Hmm.
Most of them are touched up in the picture,
Hmm.
and it's hard to explain, but so that's not the life of the United States. The life of the United States is no easier than it is anywhere else.
Yeah. Hmm.
But
No,
like
it
you
is.
said, the ones that have the power, the ones that have the money, the ones that are the sports guys, and they're the ones that everybody drools all over. I want to be like him and stuff,
Hmm.
or like you said, the cheerleaders or the girls want to be like her. Those are the ones that it goes to their head, and their head gets so big that they become a bully and don't
Yep.
realize it.
Yep. Yep. It is, and I feel bad because all these teenagers they don't realize that you want to look like whatever model in the TV. You gotta realize those models. Some of them are not happy how they are because they get the money, but they have to lose so much weight. They look like skeletons. Like I see them sometimes walking in those models walking walkways, whatever in France. They look so skinny. You can see the bones.
Yeah, that's crazy there.
and
Yeah.
that's not healthy. In real life, if you see, there's a movie called Gia with it's in the '90s movie with Angelina Jolie. Is a life story of a model in New York, and it's for me it's one of the best movies that she did when she was younger, and it's called Gia, and it's a true story of her, and it's crazy how she started quit high school to become this model, whatever. It was horrible. At the end, she became like a hand model because she had so much marks of drugs and everything else, and it's bad. Hello, Siloco. Thank you.
Hey, Sir
Appreciate it.
Loco.
If you're not doing nothing, you want to come up, let me know, Siloco. Yeah, you probably have to work tomorrow. I know for sure. Actually, it's nine. It's nine something down there, Texas. But yeah, like Phil Can, she said her daughter bullied her because her daughter is bigger than her now. Yeah, it's like no, and then like I mean like us ourselves, you know, we all these soldiers that come back home and they can't fit into society, you know, and and stuff like that. You know, you get depressed. You know, society. I mean, everybody says it's not bullying, but it is a bullying because society is bullying you because you why you went up there, why you went to some country that you don't know and start killing people. It's like no, it doesn't work that way, man. It's just,
Right. Yeah. I mean,
you know,
you know, you guys had it rough coming home, but think about the Vietnam guys. They got no respect.
hmm
You know, I mean, those guys, they got spit on when they got off the
oh yeah,
airplane.
yeah. They got me. Some of them didn't want to come home. They didn't even want to come home. I said, I don't want to come home for what?
Yeah, they said a lot of those guys that are missing, they're not missing. They just stayed.
I say, there was there's a I was looking at the news and online to do some research, and on Philippines and are 50,000 veterans on actually on the island of Philippines. 50,000
Oh,
in that's crazy. 50,000 living in Philippines right now. America. Those are people that just from Vietnam just left down to down there and left. In Vietnam right now, American there are 25,000 people living down there, but
yeah.
50,000 in Philippines right now, and that's not American veterans. Yeah, they're
Huh.
American, but still, all veterans of war, whatever it is, they're living down there by 50,000 people. Like, wow, that's a lot.
Did they reopen that post over there?
No, they it was open to, I think March this year, but it's just for the Navy to if they have a to fix a ship or to fix something. It's like
Oh, okay.
it's like a ship. I was reading that the other day with Faye. We were looking at it, and then they opened in my cartridge or whatever is it. Uh, and they opened it for in 2022. It's just to for a stop to fix your ship or put or whatever you have to put in there and then go. It's not a base no more. There's no base
Oh, okay.
any
I
longer.
thought they reopened it, but I know they went over there and did some training with the
Yeah,
Philippine
they do training
military.
in with them, and it's because right now I think the Philippine Navy has it, but it's more for them. For us, we go there if the, 'cause we have a ship around there somewhere. I forgot the name of the ship, but he goes there just to refuel, to needs to fix something, a port, just and then just to go away. There's no actually base there for us, so
Okay.
I don't think
Huh.
there will be either. But wow. It would be
Well,
nice, but I don't think so. Yeah.
yeah, but I think if a base reopens over there, that means trouble's coming.
Mhm. Yeah, you'll be having China keep an eye on us there too.
Yeah.
They don't want that. Yeah, like I mean, like and like every single country thinks the U.S. is the bully. Let's take it that way. You know, like oh, here comes the USA. Look at the big bully guys coming in to help, and we here to help. We're not bullying you. You know.
Well, you know, it's all about the government, how the government acts, and that's the way. most of our presidents act like bullies. They're not going to get over on us and stuff like that. But so, I mean, that's where that comes from. It's like with anything. I think King was telling me he's got a few friends that are Iranian Americans. And he said they're the nicest people. He said and stuff like that. But when I went in '79 is when they had the hostage situation in Iran,
All right.
and
Yeah.
all I saw was people walking around marching "Death to Americans." You know, so and I think that's the way it was for like after World War II. Americans had problem with Japanese people because we went to war with them. Well,
Mm-hmm.
we're not, when we go to war, we're really not going to war with the people. It's the governments
Mm-hmm.
that are bumping heads, you
Yeah.
know. It- and I think you know that firsthand. But I mean, that's the way I look at it. It's not the people that are
No.
going after each other. Go
Yeah.
ahead, I'm sorry.
No. It's true. It's mean we're not going for the people. I mean we don't. People have done nothing to us. It's a government that force us to go. It's kind of like okay, we have to defend these guys, whatever it is. Look Vietnam. Vietnam was one for me was one of the worst wars in history. Yeah, we talk about
Yeah.
World War One, World War Two, but Vietnam for us that was it was horrible. Is we first of all we shouldn't have been there anyway. But you know,
Well, and I think it might have been the same way with Korea.
yeah,
I
man, but
mean, at least Korea didn't end up like Vietnam, but we got our butts kicked in Vietnam.
yeah. But then, Scotty, have you been bullied here on YouTube or social media?
No, I haven't. I
Oh,
haven't
good for
had any
you.
problems.
Yeah, good for you.
We get the Sex Pistols once in a while, but other than that,
It's just me. I like tell people it's not gonna go away. It's not. It's always gonna be there. I mean, bully's been since I mean it's history. I mean, I think you can even see the Bible has to talk about bullying. So it's not gonna go away. It's something that's always gonna be there. You just have to you know
well, that's
be,
how Jesus Christ died because of the bullying.
yeah, bullying.
They
Yep.
had to nail him to a cross because he was better than the king.
There you go.
And
You think
so
you're better than me? Bam. There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
they had to take care of him, and that's what they did. So yeah, that's what you can go all the way back to that.
Oh yeah, way back there, man. It just doesn't matter where you are. Even animals are bullied. So guess what? It's gonna be there. So no matter what, it's not gonna go away, guys. You just have to be prepared. You have to be mentally prepared first, because if you're not mentally prepared, do not post stuff on social media that from you. It's plain and simple. Stay away from it. If you're not ready to accept people bullying you, and I know it's not right. I'm not saying it's right. It's not right bullying you, but you post it there, they're gonna you open book. So
Yeah, if
everybody's gonna.
you're if you got thin skin, don't go on social media at all. I
Oh.
mean, it doesn't matter what platform you're on. I was on Twitter when Mr. Trump decided to run for president, and it got so bad on Twitter, and it wasn't against me. There was nobody saying stuff against me or anything, but it was just so bad on Twitter that I just got off it because I got tired of hearing about it. Um, whether who was right and who was wrong, I don't know. It's none of my damn business as far as I'm concerned. When it comes to politics, no, thank you.
Yep, that's same
But
with you.
I mean, Twitter's just as bad, and
I don't
it's gonna.
I don't go Twitter at all. I do at all. We go to Instagram. I was a couple of groups posting about Twitter. I don't know. It's too much part. It's too much crazy stuff on Twitter.
Well, I like Twitter if you follow the right things. For me, I was following sports teams and stuff
Mm.
because they come out and announce things. A lot of times they put it on Twitter
Oh,
before it
okay,
even
okay.
gets to the TV and
Oh.
stuff. But it just a lot of other things affected it. I'm thinking about going back on there uh, just, just to get the sports information again and stuff.
Hmm.
So, but and it has nothing to do with what's his name buying Twitter because I don't trust him any more than I trust the other guy.
Yeah, Elon Musk, whatever. Yeah, his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just, I mean, I'm glad that for the only thing I'm glad that he took it because now it's like all these guys that are blocking people for no reason. Just I'm glad just it's an open forum. Keep it open. That's
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. I
just
mean, there's a lot of fake information that comes out of Washington D.C. So
yeah. So,
9 out of 10 things that come out of Washington D.C. Man.
yeah. And no matter who's on prison, I'm not talking about who's right now, but no matter who is in there, they're all gonna lie to us. They're all gonna do stupid stuff. So no matter if
Oh,
it's
what
Trump,
they
no matter if it's Biden, no matter who it is, whoever is it, it doesn't matter. So
what they say? You know when a politician is lying because he's moving his lips.
yeah,
You
exactly. He's
know.
talking. That's what he's talking, but doesn't matter. Yeah, some are better than the other one. Yeah, of course. We can. Some laws are good. Some laws are bad. Everyone has a good thing. Blue, the red, whatever color there is. Because I got no clue who is red, who's blue. But they they all gonna lie. They all have some good stuff. They all have some bad stuff. I mean, you can't have a perfect government. I wish, but it's not gonna happen. So
I know, and that's any country. It's not just the
anywhere,
United States.
nope,
Any country.
anywhere,
You
not gonna
know.
have it. So those are the big bullies right there. So
Right. Yeah, they
yeah,
are, and
yeah.
they are. You know.
Go
Uh,
ahead. Like I
the
said,
biggest, the biggest one of them all is our president right now.
oh yeah, yeah. Like I said right now, like if you don't want to know about stuff that's happening, do not watch the news because that's the best thing you can do. Just stop watching news because you're gonna have a heart attack if you keep watching news or stuff like that because it's
Right.
just crazy. It's just, I
Well,
mean,
and you know when I say this, 'cause I was in the service before you were, but a commander in chief, when you're in the service, you got to have respect for him. You know, and
mhm,
it's hard to do anymore. I don't know how these guys in the service do it anymore.
mhm.
Um,
And
but
we
we
had
haven't. You know, I think you and I were talking about it one. I don't think we've had a command. I don't think we've had a commander in chief. I don't think we've had one that was in the service since JFK.
mm, no.
Clinton was in the National Guard, but
I
you
think
know,
I think Reagan was in service, right?
no, no,
Reagan
he
did
was
well,
a,
okay.
no, he was an actor.
Okay. I don't think we had none. Yeah. Nope.
You know, I think Bush was a National Guard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
He was in Texas, yeah, National Guard.
yeah, you know, but
Huh?
National Guard for them guys
Did Jimmy
because their
Carter was in
family.
the service?
Jimmy Carter was. I don't think he was in the service.
No.
He was the president when I was in.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I remember I was in school and we voted. It was Jimmy Carter and Ronald Reagan, and we were to school and they teach us how to vote. And I remember, and I have to admit, I did vote for Ronald Reagan.
You know,
I
well,
was like
a
I was
lot
like
of people
seven,
did.
eight
He
years old.
won,
I was 7, 8 years old, and he won. So that was the only time I
but
voted in my life.
but I think you remember what I told you. What I found out afterwards with the prisoners and stuff.
Hmm.
If I would have known that back then, I wouldn't have voted for Reagan.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Why,
Yeah.
you know, to leave those guys in the prison over there in Iran
Hmm.
just so he could win the presidency? Come on.
He took us to the economy with that one. Forgot what is it? Yeah, it was Ronald Reagan. Oh my God. It's not depression, but the economy went super down when he was there. I forgot how they call that thing.
Um, yeah, I can't think of it.
Oh yeah, he said Reagan was the first lieutenant in World War II. That's what. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Ronald Reagan was?
Yeah. Okay. That's because I know he was in the military. Yeah, because but yeah, that's before he became a movie star.
You sure
Yeah,
about that?
he was the first lieutenant in World War
I
II.
Who's saying that?
Joe and Jenny Journey.
Are we positive on that, or was that a
I don't
National
know.
Guard
I'm
thing, or
gonna
was
check
that?
it right now.
I don't remember anybody saying that he was in the service.
Huh.
Maybe he played a first lieutenant in a movie.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, we went from Truman to Kennedy, I believe, right? Yeah. So, I mean,
Mm.
I'm
Oh
sure if you
yeah.
ask
Yeah.
our
Uh,
leader right now if he was in, I'm sure he would say he was, even though he
Ronald
never
Reagan,
was.
American. He was a 40th president, and uh-huh. Oh, he was the governor of California. I didn't know that either.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
He
from
was the governor of
67 to
California.
75. Wow.
Yep, yep.
He's from Tampico, Illinois.
So was he in the service?
Check it. Yeah. Uh, wow. Uh,
I don't think so.
yeah. Wow. Yep. 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 Ronald Reagan enrolled in in the series of young studies Army Extension course on March 1935, completing 14 courses, enlisted in the Army Reserve on
Yeah,
April 29, 1937, as a private assigned to a 2B in 32nd Cavalry in Des Moines. Yeah.
yeah. No, he was a reserve. Yeah,
Well, he did yeah, but he did went to World War II. Yes. He was a lieutenant ordered to active duty in 1942. Eager to continue as as a cavalry officer. Yeah, he did. Yep,
I wonder how long
yep.
he was in for.
He
I'd never
was
heard
shooting
about that
for
for
yeah,
him.
yeah. 1942. Wow, that's it. I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. I know he was in the military. I know he did because I remember him in uniform one time. Saw him in the uniform. I said, okay, so he did. So,
Hmm.
but yeah,
Well, he was in the reserve, but
but yeah,
I wonder,
but even though you reserve, you active, you go, you know, we had a bunch of reserve that was called active duty to go to war. So,
right, right,
so and then they're active on that certain whatever year they serve in. And it said in Iraq, we had a bunch of them in the reservists. You know, they serve like 2 years and then they go back to reserve. Yeah,
right, right.
yeah, that's really cool. I know he was in the military, but I didn't know he was a lieutenant. Kind of cool. No,
Well,
but
my
yeah,
drill sergeants used to yell at us and say, "You ain't a weekend warrior, are you?"
we should still call them weekend warrior.
Yeah. He
But
said, "You're
yeah,
here to work 365 days a
but
year."
I think he took us for I think he Ronald Reagan took us in the 80s to depression because we lost a lot of money. Uh,
Well, that's because of the Iran stuff was going on. We
yeah.
had the gas crisis and everything. Remember people lining up for gas
Mm,
when Carter was president?
oh yeah. Yeah. I remember my mom had uh, uh, Datsun, 4-door Datsun at that time. Remember that? When we were getting gas, is like, ooh, yeah. But yeah, but they say, man, they're the biggest bullies right there. The government. No matter what you do, they're the biggest bullies. So yeah, but we still have to have them. If we don't, it'd be anarchy everywhere. So so at least we have something to control us. Yeah. So
Yeah.
where are you heading now, Scotty?
I am on my way to El Paso, Texas.
Ooh, cross the country over there. Jeez.
Yeah, I still got 20 hours.
Jeez.
I've been driving. Uh, time they picked this up, I picked it up at 10:30 this morning.
From where?
I don't know what time it is now, but
It's 10:30, 10:40 right now.
they didn't give me a whole lot of time to get there. I got to be there by Friday morning, so I got to push it a
Friday
little
morning.
bit.
Oh, you got 2 days. Right?
Well, it's Wednesday, tomorrow's Thursday, so
Yeah, you drive a couple hours away again. For a couple, drive until noon, midnight, whatever tonight. Go wake up
yeah.
at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. You got all day.
I'm trying to get around this damn rainstorm, get out of it.
The rainstorm down there.
Yeah, it's the back end of that one that tornadoes come out of in
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mississippi and stuff. So But
Yeah.
at least it's warmer. I was up in Michigan for it was 30 degrees there.
Mm. All right. Yeah.
I know
I've
you
been
guys are
almost an
cold down
hour.
there. It's what
Yeah, isn't it
60?
almost? Yeah, 60. And night times get to 50 something, but it's in the 60s. Oh yeah.
I know
Tomorrow
all you guys.
75.
I was laughing so hard because when I was sitting down there last week, and at night it would get down to about 50, and everybody, all these Floridians, they'd pull out their big puffy jackets, and it's like,
Yeah.
Jesus, man, it's spring weather.
Hey, the Hapsters. Hello. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it.
Hey, hapsters.
Doing good. We talk about bullies here. I think even Scotty B is like six
What
five.
do you
He's been bullied before. Can't believe it, but yeah,
6'5"?
he's been bullied.
What do you think, Mama Hamster? Was she a bully or did she get bullied?
I don't remember have to. Were you a bully were you? I think she was a bully. I think everybody's is afraid of her.
Think she had a wooden spoon back then too, huh?
Who's the he said who's bullying you guys? No. I mean, nobody's bullying us. You know me already. I don't care. I mean, they bully. I just whoop, delete and go. No, we were talking that is that we can't get bullies everywhere. We can't never gonna get rid of it. We've been bullied since. I mean, I was bullied when I was a kid. It's I think everybody had been bullied since they were little. Either way or another. But we were talking that you can't give him you can't get too emotional, too into it because look what happened now. A bunch of kids being bullied, and they get commit suicide or they get in depression. They get she grew up with 9 brothers. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I think that she was doing the bully.
Well, and she grew up in this. She most of her
Wow,
life was
nine
in the
brothers.
states too.
Man, I wish I had 0 brothers. I can't be bullied because I had nobody to bully. So but yeah, no, we talk about that because I mean, if you're not ready to expose your life here on social media or anywhere, don't put it because it's always gonna be bully around. I mean, it's inevitable. It's always gonna be there. It's always gonna be 2 or 3 there that doesn't like your channel or doesn't like you for no reason at all. I got no clue, and just delete, bye, goodbye, see you. You don't have to stress. You don't have to do nothing. Just relax. She said I was used to guns and knives, so no one bullied me when I was in that. Yeah. No, it's true. I mean, Scotty said that he grew up. He's what? You are the youngest one. You said, Scotty?
Yeah, I was the youngest at 8.
He's
Four
the
boys,
youngest.
four girls.
He's like 80. I mean, no, 60.
Yeah, 80.
Scotty is the youngest one. He's 60 years old, 62, but he was the youngest one.
62.
Oh, you have a sister in Texas. Are you gonna visit her? Yeah. You have a sister in Texas, Scotty?
Oh, hang on, you're breaking up. I can't understand you.
Uh, you
I don't know
you
if it's
got
you or me.
do you got a sister in Texas?
No, I don't. Not in
Oh,
Texas. I have a sister in Washington State.
I thought you had one over there. That's why I said okay. You visit. No, Hap said no one dares to try to bully me now. I got skills,
Got
right?
a wooden spoon now.
She got skills. So yeah. No, but it's I mean right now it's people get so upset, so depressed because they're getting cyberbullying, and I mean, like I said earlier, cyberbullying is the worst thing you can do because most kids right now are not mentally prepared to be bullied, and they get extremely upset and they lose their mind, and then they commit stupid stuff, and then they will regret. Other family will regret, not them because they do stupid stuff, but their family is gonna pay for it. So, like I said,
Right.
if you're not ready to put your life on the ground to fight all these bullies and on social media, don't go it. Don't just watch our video and don't post your life out there because it's gonna be there. It's not gonna go away. If you're not ready to delete, bye bye, see you. Don't do it. Don't start crying later on. Start calling me Ed. Oh my God, they're bullying me. I said, I told you. So,
Yeah.
but like I said, I'm here. Scotty's there too. So anybody been bullied, anybody been depressed, just give us a call. Guys, give us a call. Don't be afraid. Send me an email, and I will catch it up before it's
Yeah,
too late.
absolutely.
So I posted a number. If you've been depressed or you have suicidal thoughts, I hope nobody's there. I put a number there. So
Yeah, I'm not hard to find, I don't think, because even though I try to hide, I get about 10,000 friendship requests on Facebook every day.
mhm. Yeah. Yeah, like there are many out there, and yeah, you know it, the Hapster. You know it. You know right now in our platform right here, even in our community right now, there's a bunch of bullies out there, and we know it. It's just, and we can't get rid of them. They're always gonna be there. But like I said, just delete, report them. That's it. They come from ghost account. They take delete and repeat. That's it. Don't have to stress about it. Don't have to worry about it. Of course, if you have need help, I mean, I bet you the Haps are here to help you guys too. I know she been helping other people. Send me a message. I will help you too. Don't be depressed. Don't commit stupid stuff around. Think about stuff, and you will regret it. So we all here to help each other out. We're not bullies. I mean, I hate. I mean, me personally, I hate bullies. I despise them. So if I had a chance, I would eliminate each one of them, but I can't. But and like I
Yeah, I
said,
mean, you have any thoughts of suicide for any reason, give us a call.
give us a call. We're not gonna we're gonna help you. I will find a way to help you. Trust me. I know the resources. I will give it up to you, and I will call for you if you need help. So I will call some people. So don't worry about it. And all you veterans out there too, let me know. Give me a call. Don't be afraid. Give me a call. I got a lot of resources everywhere. I read a lot. I have a lot of friends around the VA and everywhere, so we can help each other out. Trust me, I've been there. I'm guilty. I was depressed for a long year when I came back, and no help at all. So I have to help myself. So I've been there. So that's why I say, what I'm going to take a course, and right now I'm a graduate of health. So anything you need for mental health, I'm here. Don't worry about it. If you guys out there join Jenny Journey the same way, we just reach out, guys. Just reach out. Don't let bullies around you. You feel depressed because you've been bullied a lot. Just give us a call. Apps
Well,
there, Join
in, ni-
Journey, Scotty, me, everybody there.
in 1976, I was 16 years old. Well, 15 years old at the beginning of the year. My oldest brother passed away after coming home from Vietnam. And then in October of 76, my oldest sister passed away in a car accident. And yeah, that took a lot of air out of my stream, out of my
Hmm.
sail there. And you had to dig deep and 16-year-old trying to figure it out. And then my brother that was 2.5 years older than me in 1986 passed away. So uh, there was a lot of excuses to be depressed
Hmm.
and to be sad, and you have to fight through that. And not. I- I'm just going to go by what I do, and what I do because I fight depression, and when I get feeling down, I turn on YouTube and I turn on fun things of YouTube. There's a lot of YouTube is to me is even better than TV because you can choose what you want to watch, and there's a
Hmm.
lot of people that post comedy channels, comedy centrals, and stuff like that. The old clips of people that I remember,
Hmm.
from when I was a kid, that make me laugh, make me feel better, and within half hour or so, you're feeling better. You're feeling because
Yeah.
you can't if you're depressed, don't fricking turn on a goddamn saddest movie you can find.
No,
You
that's the
know,
worst thing you
you
can do.
know.
Yes.
You
Or,
you
or
want to
play
find
sad
something that's
songs.
going to make you chuckle or smile or something. You know.
Yeah, that or play sad songs too. Do not play sad songs. Do not do
Yeah.
nothing. That's going to be worse.
Yeah.
Like the Haps said right here, the death in the family is the worst, and especially when they die young. It is. It is the worst.
Yeah.
When you die
My
young, it's one of the worst feelings.
my oldest brother, I think, was 29. My oldest sister just turned 29, and my brother that was 2.5 years older than me in '86, so he would have been 28 and a half.
Wow. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, the same thing I do to Hamster. Same thing I told last week on my live. Like, don't let your mind control you. You have to control your mind. If you cannot control your mind, I mean, don't let me. Mind is something insane. That thing can just ruin you. You know, you have to control it. Don't let don't let all these thoughts around your mind control you. I said that a lot of times to everybody. On my last live last week, I said it. Don't you control? You are control of everything, your own self and everything. If you can't, what are you gonna do, man? The mind is humongous. Your mind can play too much games with you. That it's crazy. It's like having a devil and an angel. I think you have two devils inside of you. You don't listen to your squib them away, and you take care of that. I mean, I always have myself right here. Believe in myself. That's the first thing I did myself. I put my thing here. I'm believing myself in everything I can. I can do it. How many times I've been down? I mean, right now I'm down. I mean, I'm having my own personal problems right now. But you have to go with it. You have to relax and just it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It's just we have to do what to do. So I'm trying to work things out, and hopefully by Christmas it'll be fine. But if
Well,
I huh?
and I'm glad you're doing this now because December is I think the highest month for suicides
Oh yeah,
if I remember right because of the holidays.
yeah.
It's like with me. Everybody asks me how do you handle being out on the road for Christmas and stuff. But you know,
Keeps your mind free. If
you got to find things to do, and
exactly.
like I'll get to El Paso, and I'll probably take the weekend off, and I'll go around and look at the lights they got because I love. There's nothing more I like than Christmas lights, Christmas trees,
Hmm.
and so I'll go around and look for some light shows and stuff like that, and I have, and I don't. I was going to grab it, and I didn't grab it when I was up in Michigan, but I have like. And I swear to God, this is true. I have about 10 Christmas movies on DVD that I watch every year for Christmas. They're the old classics. One is Scrooge. It's not Scrooge, but it is Scrooge, and it's from
Yeah,
1934. I
yes.
like the old
I
old
like the
ones.
old schools. Yes, one of the best movie old schools.
Yeah.
For me,
Eh,
I actually three movies that I like from Christmas because me personally, I don't like Christmas. I just hate it. It's just for me, my uncle passed away, my grandfather passed away, a good friend passed away. Christmas, I said I don't like Christmas. Me myself. I mean, I do it for the kids. But me personally, I can't deal with Christmas. I have too much death
well,
around me that I just like.
I have friends like that, and what I always talk to them about is one thing you can do to make it a good day is remember whose birthday it is. It ain't just about giving and receiving. It's about whose birthday it is, December 25th.
Mhm.
A lot of people have forgotten that and a lot of people say they don't care anymore. And, but if you think about that and think about whose birthday it is, and if you have a family member that died around that, it might be a sign that they're becoming an angel
No,
because you know what I'm saying. You
yeah.
always got to look at the positive and think of the positive things that could be happening. And they passed on. It's a sad thing, but it's like when my dad passed away, and he had quit
All
smoking.
right, Joe and Journey. Thank you.
By Joe, but he had quit smoking about 3 years before that.
Mhm.
And then I remember he went in the hospital. He had a heart attack, and while he was in the hospital, they found out he had cancer
Oh well.
from the heart attack.
Hey,
Well, and then he's at home just in this pain, just laying in bed all the time, and stuff because it, all this medication they had him on
mhm.
back then. And so when he passed on, I look at it as he's not in pain no more. You know, when when you get a sickness, especially like cancer, it's a hell of a fight you got on your
Mhm.
hands.
Mhm.
Uh, that is one frustrating thing to me is all this medication they got for all this stuff that they come up with
Oh yeah,
ASAP, and they can't find something,
yeah,
And I've had,
I know.
I,
They
we've
found the
had
cure
many.
for the COD-19, but they can't find a cure for simple cancer. It's okay, but oh well.
Well, and they be not found a cure, but
But
they
something,
found.
to fix
I'm
to.
talking well for HIV.
Yeah,
They haven't found it. I don't think they found a cure, but they found something that
but it has
makes
something to
you
keep
help.
him. Yeah, yep,
Yeah,
yep.
helps you live longer. And
Perhaps he wrote you something. It said,
which I,
it says, Scotty, I just uploaded a Christmas light show. You might like it. So because I know you like shows, so yes, he did. He did. Cause
I saw, yeah, I saw her when she was driving through the light
yep,
show. I think she
yep,
knew I was at her live stream when she was
yep.
driving through that. That was really nice.
And
You
she said,
know.
we all have our moments in our lives that are get sad. We hit in the highs and lows every single time. Like I was talking to Faye the other day. No matter what, we all gonna hit the high and the low every time. I mean, and we're gonna be up here, but it's at some point. I mean, we can be doing 5 years great. There's 1 year that gonna go, drop us down for something's gonna happen. A family got married sick, or you got sick and you can't do nothing for a while. We all gonna hit it. We all gonna hit it. It's not, it's just, it's not gonna be all up here because it's not gonna be. Even rich people get sad and lonely and stuff like that. It doesn't mean we have none of money. We are gonna be there for a while. I mean, it's just happened. Our in my end right here, it hits up. Somebody got sick. We had to do something else. So we all are gonna hit it no matter what. I mean, we can be 4 years, 5 years up there. Well, we perfect. We have everything saved. But guess one thing is gonna hit us that moment that we're not prepared for it, and it goes down for a while. But we catch up again. It's like the Rocky says. It's not as hard as you get hit. It's as hard as fast as you get up. So
Right.
we get there, and we're gonna be good. So, but yeah, I mean, Christmas, it'd be like, it's just no. It's just like it's just moments like people get frustrated too much because and imagine people get probably like lay off on Christmas. Imagine that. That's one of the worst things you can be getting laid
Yep.
off on Christmas. Then what are you gonna do? Oh, no Christmas bread or nothing. Those guys get depressed a lot. Like you said,
Well,
Christmas time, that November to January, it's one of the worst time for. I mean, people get a lot of mental illness, depressed, and all that because something happens, stuff happens, and what are you gonna do?
you you
Instead, it's
remember
like,
the movie Scrooge?
oh
What
yeah,
happened? He got fired
yeah, got
because
fired.
he
Yeah,
hit him with a
exactly.
snowball.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, she put the hamster there. She put the hamster uh, YouTube there, the video.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
it's like, yeah, phase are fine. Yeah, but yeah, it's like, I would say, I mean, I was talking with other people, like for me, Christmas is one of the worst time because I mean, I lost so many friends and family this Christmas area. My grandfather, my uncle, one of the good friends from Connecticut. Man, oh Jesus, and it was last year too. Last year when we did the the to help Philippines for the hurricanes, that wasn't actually the tornado that hits on
Right.
Christmas. Remember that thing? We did that. My uncle passed away on Christmas Day. It's
Oh
crazy.
yeah, I remember now. Yep.
And
Yeah.
then, my best friend passed hours after that. Like, come
Yep.
on, man, seriously. Like, it's one hit to another. Like, wow. Like, okay, and it's not now. It's been passing for a long time. I just me don't like Christmas. I do it for the kids. I always do it for the kids, but it's just oof. Yeah, it's just Christmas time is like now. I try to go over it quickly, quickly. January. I'm gonna start working again. January, let's go.
Yeah.
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 See, Faye says, "Hi, big brother, Scotty."
Well, see, when I used to love putting up the Christmas tree on Thanksgiving weekend, and
Yeah,
I loved
I haven't put it
decorating
yet.
it. Huh?
I haven't put it yet.
Yeah. So you're Scrooge. I'm gonna start calling you Scrooge. You want to get through the depression of friends dying and stuff. Put up the Christmas tree. Put
Yeah,
up
I'm,
the
I'm, I'm
lights.
happy this weekend. Okay.
Faye, get on him. Get on him. Get that tree up there. It's supposed to have been up. She's a Filipina. She's supposed to have her tree up in September.
Oh yeah, I know. It's September 1st, and I said, "No, where are you going to go? We still have Halloween, Thanksgiving, and then Christmas."
Yeah,
So they said no Christmas tree. See, she said,
but I loved putting up the Christmas tree and decorating it.
yeah, I mean, I did it a lot. I mean, my mom used me and put it all the time. Me and her all the time, all the time. And it's just this. And right now, this was past two couple of weeks. It's been hard for us. Like, oh boy,
Yeah,
it's been hard for us. Like, yeah.
yeah.
So like, we're trying to go, but we will be fine. Hopefully. My buddy, yeah, see, and she put it like our friend. He killed himself on Christmas Day. So it's it was last year.
Right,
Like I said, man, it's been
right.
depression and being bullied is just that's here. He was bullied and he was depressed. So imagine that. So it's just I tell about if you have to control, man. You can't let simple stuff like that. Yeah, I mean it's not I mean simple, but if you can't control yourself, for all these moments that you're gonna have, because if you're not prepared to hit the low when you're high, it's just you're gonna suffer a lot. You're gonna suffer a lot. I know we have me like you, me, and I know Hapster and Faye. Well, we and probably Robert. We grew up with almost nothing. Seriously, we grew up in the 60s and 70s. We didn't have that much. We didn't have that much, And sometimes I mean, my mom had to work three jobs, and just I'm only one kid. I'm self-employed, but we had to work three jobs to pay rent. I mean, car. By the time my mom didn't have no car. Her first car was that one with the Datsun, 1970 something Datsun. I forgot what was it. But yeah, but it was like we suffered. I mean, sometimes we suffered a lot of times. I mean, I got married, got divorced, and I mean, I came from Iraq and I had nobody to no friends, no one to talk to. So I mean, if I wasn't here a little bit a little bit okay, I won't be here talking to you right now. They're like
Yeah.
so. You can't let all the depression. You can't let nothing bother you, guys. Bullies and that don't let them bother you. Remember, I have to say that I say it a bunch of times. You control your mind. Don't let the mind control you because you're gonna end up in the wrong spot. No, no, yeah. So,
Well, and
yeah,
you can't not only that, but you can't let yourself get depressed from the bullies
no,
because then the bullies win. Uh,
exactly. You want
you
them to
know,
you want them to continue and to the next person. They're gonna ruin your career. They're gonna go to another person. It's not no. Teach them a lesson. Delete by. Don't. The best thing you can do for a bully is just ignore it. Ignore
yep,
it. They
or
can get
laugh
bullied
at it.
for months and months. Just ignore it. They're gonna get tired. They move to somewhere else. That's it. Just ignore it. Like Faye said, when she was little, they call her a squirrel. She was,
She's
yeah.
still a squirrel, ain't she?
She's a squirrel. But I mean, at work, and Faye, I mean, I know it by fact. She's been bullied at work a lot because here, I mean, like all the nurses in America say that part. They're Americans. They're white or they're black. But they're tall. They're big women. And
Right.
she's like 4'10". She's the smallest thing ever. And then I pick her up and I'll see all these nurses, 5'5", 5'6", 6 feet tall, or these big, big women. It's like, oh wow, okay, she's so tiny. But yeah, but I mean, like I told you, you can't let that bother you because she's a good nurse. Don't get me wrong, she. I mean, I put her with any nurse around, and it's not before because she's my wife, whatever. But she's one of the best nurses I seen. She knows how she's doing. She knows everything. I kind of go, but it's like if you let all these big nurses, the older nurses, treat you like crap because you're small. Oh, you look at her; she can't even carry a person. Man, she can carry a 250-pound guy with a harness easily. I've seen it happen.
Wow.
And on the bus, the bus she brought it down. She been called midget and she been called like Chinese. I was like, well, how you become Chinese? I mean, Chinese are not dark. Chinese are white. you know? So and they're bigger. It's so funny because and it's just it is if like I tell her, she get depressed sometimes, and we all do, other stuff. But if you let that happen control you, forget about it. It's not gonna end well, and especially if you're in a relationship, it's gonna be worse because you are depressed. And that's gonna go to your partner. Your partner's gonna feel the same way. You know, and I try to keep myself the same to keep myself happy, even though I'm inside. I'm like, oh, I want to cry, I want to do something. But if I show that to my other partner too, it's gonna we both gonna be in the same boat. We're gonna be depressed. We are gonna be like, oh my lord, I'm gonna like we have to help each other. We have to each other, especially when you're together. We have to help each other.
Yep.
You can't. I mean, this is not one life. We both we have one two life together. But one is two. So it's like we have to together. We don't do stuff together. You're depressed. I'm gonna help you not to be depressed. Yeah, then you have to help me not to help you too. So it's kind of like it's a game, guys. Back and forth to in partners. If you're by yourself, we got friends. Call us. Call Sand. Call Scotty. Call me. Call anybody out there to help you. If you have a partner, hey, talk to your partner. Hey, man, I'm depressed, and let's help me out. So and we help each other out. But don't let that happen. Don't let the bullies win. Don't let them do that. Because they finish with you, go to the next person, next person. You ignore them, forget about it. They're gonna go away. And
Yep.
just forget about it. They're talking about you. Oh, you're small. You have flat nose, or your nose is super big. Whatever. Who cares, man? Who cares? It's like I said. I mean, as Scotty said, God made you that way. Hey, enjoy it. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Enjoy what God gave you.
No, it isn't. And I'm not like me personally. I'm not a religious person, but guess what? I respect everybody else. And if God made you that way, small, big, fat, ugly, whatever, that's His choice. And you want to enjoy it.
Hey, you ain't gotta say it to my face that I'm fat and ugly.
Hey, but you know that. I mean, I think just By the way, Scotty's not fat. You guys, you seen the picture? He's just big, tall, white man.
I'm fat. I am
He's, come
fat.
on, where you fat? You weigh what? Two what? 220?
235.
Yo, look, see, I almost close. Hey, come on. If you're over 250 and not that high, if you're small, then you. But no, man,
It's
I'm
been
I'm
it's been
185.
it's been about 8 months since I quit eating any. I don't eat no meat. I don't eat no fish.
You don't eat
No
nothing.
no seafood.
He's starving
And I
himself,
still
people.
I,
He's
I
he's
still
starving
haven't
himself.
lost any weight. I still haven't lost any weight. All that
So-
food I ate when basic training, I still have it in my stomach, I think.
yeah, probably me too. I get way big. See, Scotty looks like a baby face. See, of course he does. If you see Scotty in person, I'm not joking on TV or whatever it is because TV makes you a little bit fat or whatever it is. But you see Scotty in person, he doesn't look his age. I'm not joking around. It's for serious. Yeah, he doesn't look his age. When he said he's like 62, I said, what?
I'm
You're
more,
kidding me? Yeah,
I look
he's like.
like 80.
No, you don't. You probably look me. I'm almost 50. I mean, probably see me, and I might be old. But people say, "Oh, you're not. You're almost 50." I say, "Yeah, I'm 50. I'm 1974. I'm 48 years old. 49 next year." But if this guy looks in the 50s. I'm not joking. He does looks in the 50s. This does I had to quit smoking, but it's okay.
Here we go.
See,
Now I'm getting bullied again.
it's getting bullied. See, the Hapster says Scully looks like anything. Scully don't like anything green. No, he doesn't. He doesn't eat
No,
vegetables.
no green.
See, like no greens. But he
Not
ate a
even
lot.
lettuce.
Faye gave him a lot of food on
Oh,
Thanksgiving. He ate a
yeah.
lot that day.
She cooked good. That was a good cook. Good dinner. It was
God,
really good dinner.
yeah, I see. Like,
And then when I got up to the truck stop, I said, "Well, I wish I would have listened to Faye and grabbed a baggie."
see, you get heated up in the truck stop, but see,
Yeah.
don't listen. See, Faye, he didn't listen. He should have took that half of the food you gave him. But no, see, there you
Well,
go.
Ethan wouldn't let me eat any of that the sweet stuff I brought. So
We ate that. Yeah, he brought us some chocolate, some brownies. I think.
was it brownies or
Oh
fudge or
yeah,
something? I don't know what
I
it
had to
was.
cut them in half. They're square. I had to cut them in half because it's like too heavy. It was.
Well, I tell you what, don't ever go to Bucky's and buy them unless you got your checkbook with you. Christ,
That's
I was like,
expensive.
oh
Isn't,
man,
isn't Bucky's always expensive? I mean, it's a nice place to go. You can do everything in there. You can lunch, dinner,
yeah.
whatever. But food is expensive.
When you're leaving, you don't have any money left in your
Yeah,
pocket.
I know. I want. Oh, this shirt. Oh, I got this. I like that candy. I want this candy. They have a lot of stuff in Bucky's. If you haven't been in Buc-ee's, guys, go to one. I know the biggest one is in Texas, but they have a couple of them around the
No,
states.
I think they're all the same size, Ed.
No, Texas is the first one. Is the biggest one in the U.S.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I saw the video thing, and that's the thing. The one, the first one. I don't know where. Forgot where was it. It's one of the biggest one and they're all the same size right now. But the first one they did is insane.
Well, I never would even stop there, but there was nothing else open. I
Yeah,
said I
yeah,
was getting I
yeah.
was going to get a pie, so went in there for a pie, and they had no pie.
Yeah, Faye says she end up eating all the food in 3 days, and my son keeps eating
Wow.
and Ethan keeps eating all the sweets. He ate all the cakes. He did eat all the cake, and like, oh, he's a good boy. He
That's
did.
what kids do.
Yeah, he's like, oh my lord. And then,
But see, I mean, it's like even Christmas. Christmas has changed over the years. From when I was a young kid, like I said, youngest of 8, when everybody was home, and my dad on Christmas Eve, I never, when I was a kid, I didn't understand it, but our house, we had 10-foot ceilings.
mm,
There was 10-foot ceilings in our house. They were old house. So we had to get a Christmas tree that was 10 feet tall.
oh
It
wow.
would be huge. And we'd put it up on Thanksgiving weekend, and it would be a real tree. Put it in a pail with dirt and water and stuff, and keep it fresh every day. But then, we'd have it all decorated, and Christmas, and there'd be no presents under there. But Christmas morning, because there was 8 of us, there was a ton of presents under that tree when
Mm,
you'd wake up, but we weren't allowed to open anything till Dad got up. Now, Dad was an old Navy guy, so he would always be up around 4 or 5 in the morning, maybe 6 in the morning every day, except for Christmas. He would sleep till about 10 o'clock, and I could never understand that. It's like, you're just doing this on purpose,
yeah.
you know. But the reason why he slept till 10 o'clock is because he was up all night wrapping these presents,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly. Yep.
And it's funny. And but he would take us Christmas stocking. Each one of us kids would get one, and when we wake up in the morning, they'd be at the foot of our bed, and it would be stuffed full of candy and all kinds of stuff.
Nice.
And then all of us would meet on the stairs going upstairs to the house, and we'd all meet on the stairs and see what we got in our stockings. And and now I talk to people about stuff like that, and they're like, "Nah, we don't do nothing like that." It's like, man, that was the coolest thing, and because Dad slept till 10, so you had to have something to do, and that
Mhm.
was so cool to meet up with your brothers and sisters, and everybody's got a stocking just filled with little things that you put in there, little knickknacks and candy and stuff.
Yeah.
And I always thought that was just the coolest thing. And you just don't see anybody do that anymore. It's
No.
kind of, oh yeah, we put up stockings, so we don't put nothing in there. Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go to Walgreens and buy a couple bags of candy and fill it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That kid's eyes will light up. He'll be happy the rest of the morning.
Yeah. Right now, all this stuff for Christmas just went me. Not saying that, but all the traditional just went downhill.
And
Everybody's now like,
yep.
yeah. There's
And
no
I
more like
understand.
family get together too much. Yeah.
Well, a lot of people nowadays are spread out so far.
Hmm.
I got a sister in Washington State. My other ones are in Michigan, but
Yeah.
a lot of families are spread out all over the United States or all over the world nowadays. You keep in touch through social media, and that's about it. And
Yeah.
but I mean, like you got your 4-year-old son. I mean, it's all like you said. It's all about him for Christmas, and that's the way
Yeah.
it should
Go
be.
ahead. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not for adults. We
Yeah.
we know there's no
Yeah. Yeah.
we know there's no Santa Claus. Don't tell
It,
anybody. I mean,
they have to have a tree, but nothing underneath it still.
well, and that's understandable. You don't have any kids there, so
Hey, you can put
uh,
mine in there. I mean, me,
I
Scotty, we
mean,
can put a
my
Christmas tree in there.
you can put my chunk of coal in my stocking
Yeah.
for me. That'll work. I don't know if you can buy coal anymore. It's so expensive, but you know, but I mean, And so
Yeah,
like Ethan, I know you guys would do stuff for Ethan and stuff, and
yeah,
and, and, and that is the coolest thing is there's nothing better to wake up on Christmas morning
mm-hmm.
and watch your kid eyes light
Yeah,
up when he comes out there and goes, wow, you know.
yeah. A box of I see a box of coals. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say face it. We would celebrate Christmas when I'm able to be with the family. Yeah, I mean, I would love to spend at least Christmas one time at least in the Philippines. It could be nice.
Yeah.
It's totally different. Me, I seen all this stuff they do. It's like we did in the old days. All the family get together, party, music and eating. I really miss. See, I'm not a Christmas fan, but I like that when they get together and eat and drink and party and play songs and sing. That I like. No, that's that's the Christmas stuff I like from before. Now
Right.
it's like if like really if we didn't have no kids it'd be the same thing. I mean it'd be Christmas, but for me it'd be working. That's it.
So do you and Faye still buy each other Christmas presents?
Sometime. Okay, good night, Hapster. Happy holiday
Uh,
for you too.
Good night, Hapster.
Yeah.
Well, it's like my ex-wife and I, because we didn't have any kids. We had a couple ferrets and a couple dogs and stuff, but
Hmm.
those are my kids, and I know people think that's weird, but they were my kids, and I always bought them. I always bought them presents for Christmas. But I just told her, I said, we got so much stuff. We don't need to buy each other anything because whenever we want something, we just go out and buy it anyway. Uh,
Good
and
night,
I,
Hapster. Hapster said good night, Scotty.
and I have to. But is anybody doing a live stream for Christmas this year that you know of? I haven't
I don't
heard.
know. I mean, I might do more stuff. I got another one maybe tomorrow or Thursday. I'm gonna talk about other stuff. Today was bullying. Tomorrow I might do something about
Oh,
depression.
on
So
your channel or on the other thing you're
no, here,
doing?
here, here.
Because last week you said you were going live.
I
I was
know. I
waiting
just
for
had
you.
I had too much stuff going on, and I gotta see what I can
I
do.
know. Sure. I know. Faye said no, so you didn't do
Yeah,
it.
I gotta get my stuff ready before the 23rd is
Well,
it.
you need to get a Christmas tree behind you if you're going to be doing You're going to be doing live streaming during the holidays. You got to get
Yeah,
some lights or something behind you.
I,
You look
I,
like you look like Scrooge sitting there.
I got this one here. It brights. Let me see. I got some Christmas. Let me see. Let me see.
Oh,
Cheap.
that ain't nothing.
Yeah. Let me see. There we go. See. There, Christmas lights.
All right, Faye, will you kick him in his butt and tell him to put a tree up or something?
I'll put my
My
tree out. Don't worry.
my
No, I can't do it. What is it? I got red, blue, other colors. There you go.
Well, and that's the thing about my job living out here is I never know where I'm going to be for Christmas. You know, I'm hoping it's going to be south for the warm air. I'm getting real tired of the cold air. But
Yeah,
I have a
she said most Filipinos are doing live streams. Oh, yeah, all the people do live stream.
yeah, but they just sit there. And go, but
Yeah, but
yeah,
live streams in
okay.
the morning, and we probably sleeping. It's like in the 3, 4 in the morning, we sleeping.
Well, I got a doctor's appointment. I changed it from December, and they gave me January 3rd. I'm like, well, we'll give that a shot, but I can't guarantee you that neither. I don't know. I don't know. They want to do X-rays or something.
Mm. I gotta say something. I had my wrist like hurting for almost 3 days already. I can't even close it. Yeah, it's
What you?
only is I know it's cold, it's probably, but it's just this hand only. The wrist is like insane.
What'd you do?
I don't know. That's what I'm doing. It's just wake up in the morning. That's I've been doing for 3 days already. I can't even. It's just out of the blue.
You're not.
It's is it the same thing
Are you? Are
happened when I
you?
was in Miami.
Are you? Are you falling asleep with your hand underneath you? You know
No,
what I'm
I really
saying?
no. I don't move. I just really just sit down like normal. Like my hands down, and I don't.
Well, I
Yeah.
can't sleep on my back. I got to sleep either on my side or my stomach. But sometimes I'll roll over and I'll wake up and I'll be sleeping on my
Mm,
with my arm underneath me, and then my wrist is all
yeah.
screwed up and stuff. But
Yeah,
Well,
I might do something on Christmas on here, and if I go live at nighttime or daytime, because it depends on going. But yeah, I might do another one on not tomorrow, probably Friday, about depression, stuff like that. But yeah, might do.
Robert sent me a little video from Thailand because he did that last year. And he sent me another video. I said, I'm not doing a Christmas show this year. I said, you know, oh, I said, but I'll find somebody that is. I'll send it on to him. so, so if you're doing a live stream, I'll send it on to you.
Hey, send it to me. Yeah, do something. We're almost 2 hours. We're gonna cut it out already.
Oh,
Everybody's
okay.
gone. It's almost, yeah, it's 11:30. So all
All
right,
right, brother. I'll get off of here and let you do your closing. And
yeah.
thanks
It's
for
good.
having me up.
Oh,
Good,
it's nice.
good
It's nice talking to you.
conversation.
Anytime, man. I might do that. If I post something today, I might do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is a lot of stuff to do. But probably Friday, Saturday.
All
But
right.
just put the bell. You get a notification.
All right. Well, tell Sis Faye I said hello. And
Yeah, see you there in the chat. Okay.
all right.
All
We'll
right.
talk to you hopefully
All right.
tomorrow.
Drive safe. Okay. All right.
Yep, I will. Bye.
Yeah. All right, guys. She said send it to her, so she probably post the video. Well, I appreciate you guys. I mean, appreciate the Hapster for coming, for taking time and coming here a little bit. You know, we got Faye in there. Thank you for a lot for coming here and helping out with the chat. Robert, appreciate it. Don't leave before coming here. All right. I know you're leaving to Thailand, so be careful. Joe and Journey, thank you. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate for all your comments and a lot of stuff. I know Reagan was in the military, but I didn't know he went to World War II. So that's a good thing. So Joe and Journey, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. And we got our sister from Canada. Oh, Phil Khan, thank you. I appreciate it for coming. And thanks a lot for sharing your experience of being bullied. Oh yeah, we all been bullied, guys. It's Scotty appreciate it too. We all been in there when we were tiny, smaller, but now we have to be careful on cyberbullying. So this is dangerous, guys. So I hope you understand. Take a little bit when we talk here. Don't pay attention, guys. There's always these bullies always going to be around, and it's inevitable. Just delete. Bye. See you guys, and that's it. You don't have to worry about it. I mean, and remember, if you're not comfortable of people, saying stuff about you, or anything else, don't put your life on this platform like we do. I'm prepared. No, Faye was prepared, and Hapsard and Scott, everybody who's in this platform, is in some sort. We already know that we we were going to be bullied no matter what. I mean, videos are not good. We can't talk correctly, or they don't like what we do. There's always somebody gonna not complain, not gonna like it. But we move on. You can move on and keep doing it. We're doing this because we like it. We're not doing this because, I mean, me personally, I'm not doing it. Oh, we're gonna be famous, whatever. We do it because we like to share our life, and stuff with you guys. So I'm here, guys. Anything you need, you've been bullied or you've been depressed with something, just give me a call. You know my email. Send me a chat or something, and we can help you. I find the numbers. I got numbers. I got people. They can help you. Okay, guys. So you're not alone. All right, you're not alone. Scotty knows it. Ray's right there too. The Hapster's right there too. Joe and Journey right there too. Faye Collins there. Reach us out. You are gonna be helped. Okay, so you're not alone in this world here. All right. So Team Happy, appreciate you guys for coming for a little bit here. I know you got lot of lives going on here, and Happy Ongoing is live too. So I appreciate you guys for taking a little bit your time coming here and then head down there back. The Hapster took a time to stay with us for a little bit. Appreciate it. And everybody, Robert, Scotty, Faye, Bill Con, J3, appreciate it very much for all you guys support. So stay tuned. I might go tomorrow or Friday. Okay, we're gonna talk another important topic later on this week. So stay tuned on my community. You're gonna see it there. All right, guys. Appreciate it much. Remember, you only got one life. Enjoy to the max, and always believe in yourself. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, take care, everyone.